this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Play fake here, Daniels. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Got it, man. Robinson has it. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Ready?
They'll run here following the penalty. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Reeled in by George Kittle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds his target, Robinson. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Get it. Ready.
3rd and short, Daniels. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Picked off by Dax Hill. The 40. At the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
18, right here. Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Daniels coming back after that pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
63,
Putting a receiver in motion. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Cut near the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Kittle brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Daniels on 1st down. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
19 Charger.
Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders lower the deficit to a single possession. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10.
Set. Alpha, alpha, alpha.
On 1st down, Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Commanders pick this one up.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Julian Love. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
73.
Now Hurts. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Let's go now.
Running right, it's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Ready.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Come on.
Daniels back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
There we go. Shot. Good.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
That's pretty much textbook defense right there and how to stop a drop play. Guys near the line, keeping their eyes in the backfield, and then you collapse all running lanes as soon as he got the ball.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He gets another shot here. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Call it 5 yards on that play. He gets him to the 2, 3rd and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Great. Set. No touch.
Running it now out of the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Great. Set.
Receiver in motion, going left.
No touch.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles push the lead to 20. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Daniels now. He's on the move. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Another try following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He has it at the 13. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Stays in the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders take over on his 5th interception of the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown and check down, touchdown and check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on 1st down in the red zone.
That's caught at the 4. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again with Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Commanders drop the lead back to 13.
Commanders 14. Evan McPherson set to kickoff.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Completed over the middle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
Brings up 3rd down.
Alpha. 73. Delta.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
They'll run for this. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on fourth.
Good, shot. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 39-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
Trying again following the sack. Dump off caught by his back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey! No touch.
Hurts to throw. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push the lead to 20. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play fake here, Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line. Daniels from the pistol. Escapes. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut.
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Commanders drop the lead back to 13.
Commanders 21. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
63.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They'll motion Brown right. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus.
They connect on the deep shot. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Pass is cut at the 9. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Looking for somewhere to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Motioning the tight end left. Now to throw. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to within 6. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. First down, ball at the 36. Another carry for him. Again, he hits the second level. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them.